Oasis Audio presents The Sonic Breach by Victor Appleton. Read for you by Timothy Pabon. 1. The Conjunction Malfunction. "You're going down, Watts," Noah said to his opponent. "Bring it, Newton," Jamal Watts replied. The two faced off inside a circle of other students. And no, this wasn't some kind of after-school fight. It wasn't even after school. This was during our robotics class, and the two combatants weren't combatants at all. A large robot rested on the floor beside each of them. One of the cool things about attending the Swift Academy of Science and Technology is that you never knew what the day might have in store. Sure, most schools held field trips to local museums, but Swift Academy students might get to work on a project with NASA. Regular schools might have well-equipped science departments, but the Academy students have access to a lot of the high-end equipment at the next-door Swift Enterprises, a major government contractor. Or we could keep it simple like today and have a robot battle sparring session in part of the gym during robotics. All right, there were several cool things about our school. "Okay, teams," Mrs. Scott said with a smirk as she strolled to the center of the circle. Her usual red bandana held back her curly jet-black hair. Usually dressed in overalls, she always looked like someone who grew up in a mechanic shop, and judging by the wrench tattoo peeking out from her rolled-up shirt sleeve, she probably did. "Enough trash talk. Final checks." This year, Mrs. Scott had us build robots for our very own robot battle, just like the ones you see on television. She had outlined the specifications for the robots, and we divided into teams to build one of our own. Luckily, I got to work with my friends, Noah Newton and Samantha Watson. Noah worked the joysticks on his controller. Our robot's body was 1/2 meter square and 15 centimeters tall. It looked like an oversized flat gift box painted battleship gray. The robot moved forward and backward as Noah controlled it. "Locomotion? Check," he said. Sam toggled the joysticks on her controller. She was in charge of the 3 axes protruding from the top of our robot, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. Okay, they weren't real axes, more like axe-shaped hammers with blunt edges, but I designed the heads to be shaped in such a way that they created a ramp when the front 2 were in the down position, the same with the one on the back. That way, our robot could not only whack an opposing robot, but also wedge itself underneath the opponent. Then the axes could raise and potentially flip over the enemy. "Axes are a go," Sam reported as the axe heads raised and lowered. Even though we had only plastic heads installed for today's practice match, a devious grin stretched across her face as she brought them down in a chopping motion. My job was a little different. I had a tablet connected to my controller for power distribution. Noah had coded a simplistic AI for our robot. It wasn't a true artificial intelligence, but it stored several preset maneuvers. It also allowed power levels to be adjusted in real time. With a swipe on my tablet, I could give more power to the axes for attacks or flips. I could also assign all power to the drive motor for a quick escape. I checked the readings on the tablet. "AI and power levels are good," I announced. Noah turned to me and grinned. "One final test," he said, his dark eyes gleaming through his safety goggles. "Let's hear it, Tom." "Really?" I asked. "For a practice match?" "Come on," Noah urged. "You know you want to." Noah had pulled the team leader card and insisted on naming our robot. He called it the Choppa. That made sense and all. It did wield 3 axe-shaped hammers. But the real reason behind the name was a meme he had found on the internet. It showed a picture of Arnold Schwarzenegger standing in a jungle, muscles rippling and covered in sweat and camouflage face paint. Under the image were the words, "Get to the Choppa." Noah liked the meme so much that he talked us into pasting the image on the top of our robot. "Come on, do
Sample complete. Ready to continue?